Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great weekend, safe weekend. Let's make it a great week, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women, and some will make a good match for you and others won't. The two of you only to do what? To fit like a key in a lock, a match that works. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 32, NASDAQ up 2, S&P's flat, gold contract down 11.60, trading at $1,611 an ounce. Silver off 36 cents at $27.75 an ounce. Platinum down 13 at $1,387 an ounce. Copper down 4 pennies at $3.35 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $92.72 a barrel. Bonds down 6 ticks at 148.21. King dollar off 15 ticks at 82.47, and the euro is up 50 ticks, trading out at 123.39. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, you're at 1402.82. What do we do out here? We got down to 1397. Didn't even get to the lower end of the 1395. Close out at 1402, and we do 482 million shares. Now, the 482 is going into 566, going into all last week. Bottom line, you're at highs with absolutely no juice, no power, and that's saying that you're still not going to be able to break these highs. That's what it comes down to, folks. Now, this is where it gets really deviant. You know, the bulls could turn around and say, oh, listen, we closed at the highs. The bears can say, okay, we couldn't get it going downtown. What you have is that you are pushing into highs with dramatically lighter volume. When I say dramatically lighter volume, we're talking about each and every day it gets weaker. So if I bring you back for the last 6 trading days, watch how this shakes out, folks. This is pretty sick. Last Monday, 646 million. Tuesday, 727. Wednesday, 636. Thursday, 575. Friday, 566. Today, 484. Pushing into that high, we should be banging about 1.21 billion to break that high with conviction. When you're pushing in with no juice, what happens? You know, you can go up there and test it, but bottom line, you're not going to hold it. Go over to the NASDAQ composite. What we have with the composite is this. Composite today hit 3,022. Same setup here. The composite, again, pushing, no juice whatsoever. Inside the composite, this was all about Apple, but let's go through the composite. We go back to last Monday, 1.5. Tuesday, 1.9. Wednesday, 1.8. 1.6 on Thursday, 1.5 on Friday, and today 1.3. The composite, folks, should be pushing 2 billion to 2.2 billion. Russell 2000. Russell 2000 continues. Well, here, let me just do the Dow for you first. The Dow is the same setup. What you have with the Dow? Dow closed at 13,169. You know, same setup, exact same setup. Russell 2000 continues to be the weakest index out there. Russell 2000, we got down to 791. It closed at 799. If we take a look at the IWM, this is what you have inside the IWM. Down 13 pennies, which is not a big deal. What you had, though, is that you had an expansion of volume, 30 million, as we got down there. If we go look at the SPY, what you have with the SPY is this. SPY did 78 million. That 78 million is coming into 193 million. The 3 Qs, if we take a look at the 3 Qs, what do you have? The 3 Qs out here today. Actually, it looks like the 3 Qs actually went over the high. Let's see. Yeah, the 3 Qs are over the high. So check this out. 3 Qs at 6702. You did 19 million shares, and that baby is going into 107 million shares, 181 million shares. Not even close. Bonds. Let's go take a look at the bond market, 30-year bonds. So what did the 30-year bond do out here today? Did 186,000 contracts. You got to a high of 149.09. You closed in this session at 148.20. And that what you have is this. It's going to need a lot more volume to get higher. There's no doubt about that. What that it's also doing, though, it's going to be hard for that to punch into the 148.15, and the reason being is that the 148.15, folks, from last Thursday is the high of the low, which did not get back to where bonds broke a topside once again in the May time frame. Gold contract. What we have with gold out here is this. Okay, so they whack gold at the end of the day. Bottom line, consolidation is going to stay in place. Right now we're at 16.1130, and we had 90,000 contracts. Well, guess what? The 90,000 contracts is coming into 159,000. In order to break that down to lower price, it's going to need a lot more volume on the downside. The bottom of that last spike down, by the way, was 1586. After the closeout here, we had Groupon. Groupon came out with numbers. This is the number on Groupon. Groupon had closed at $7.55. She's trading down $1 right now, getting toasted and getting roasted. Now, the thing that's wild about this is that when I first started the program, the numbers came out. Groupon was trading fine. It was trading at $6.55. Brought it up right now. Now it's at, it was trading at $7.55 where it closed. Now it's $6.55. And I suspect what you have is this. They claim that they made more money. Their estimate was 3 cents. They claim that they made 8 cents with 4 of that as a one-time gain. Where the bottom line is, and this is where they're having the problem, I suspect, and that's why they're selling it off, is that they missed their revenue numbers. When you miss the top-line revenue number, folks, that is a heads-up extraordinaire that what? You're not growing. And when, in this particular case, they're saying that they're making more to the bottom line, but the top line isn't there. Anyone that has any type of business knows that, yeah, you can do that for 1 quarter, 2 quarters maybe, but bottom line is that, once you cut to the bone, you're dead. So what you're going to have with Groupon is this. The low in Groupon, excuse me, folks, the low in Groupon is 635. That was generated on the 2nd of August last week, and that's going to challenge that tomorrow. If we bring this up and we take a look at Groupon on just a 2-year weekly, it's, if you break this low, if Groupon breaks this low with conviction, meaning that if we break this is what the low is. It's $6.35 on a weekly basis. You're talking 31 million shares. Now, because we already did 23 million today, if in fact we break this week and you stay under 635, that would be saying that Groupon's going to burn up, because that would be an ABC structure on the way down to 0. That's the way that's set up. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We had Bank of America down 2 cents. You had Pfizer down 22. Microsoft was off 3. Freeport McMoran was down 83. Tereso, that's a strong stock. That was at $3.37, trading out to $38.87. We take a look at some of the large caps out here. You had Boeing down 2. We had Caterpillar down 33. Big Blue was off 28. International Paper was up $1.30. I want to go back over and take a look at that. Let's go look at that right now. Actually, I want to see what's going on with that, because the lumber business is big, folks, and the paper business is kind of interesting. Okay, so let's take a look. So International Paper, so you get printing paper, packaging, forest products, chemical products. The low is 21. The high is 36. Yeah, and you get action here. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so let's see what we have. You're coming into a swing point. You come into a swing point of 33.66. You take it out with volume. You get an ABC up. So check this out. The 8 point on this is 27.29. I'll make it 27 to 33. So you get $6. $37. It's going to a high. Okay, let me pull this back a little. Put this on a 3-year. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so this is what you have. This has been a large consolidation for quite a while. And it looks to me like you're going to break topside. Yeah. Well, we'll see. The last time that it got up to this $37, folks, it just did not have the juice in order to break topside. That was challenging the 2007 highs. We'll see if it gets any more juice on the way back up this time. But that's the way it's set up right now. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the markets, we had the Dow down 38. NASDAQ was up 2. S&Ps were flat. We're going to be right back.